chose to never pedal. But if I'm striving for perfection, and perfection is unattainable, then I'm living a life that will never ever be relatable. Still, I try and be perfect and do handstands on the Grand Canyon. But I'm afraid of heights, so I'm stuck like a damn mannequin, waiting for someone to bring me a can of laxatives because I'm full of so much shit trying to be so near immaculate. And while I'm over here sharing facts, I have to just tell you the truth. All I really want is happiness. I know you may think that sappy stuff, laugh me up, I'm just a wacky one that wants to see some family fun, unity shared amongst all of us. And that unity isn't only achieved in the absence of discrimination, but even in its face when we continue striving to attain it despite who's desperately trying to erase it. Allow me to offer you a peephole into El Yunque National Rainforest in Puerto Rico. The Puerto Rican parent is not a suitable parent for their children, so they bring one over from the Dominican Republic to do it. And we can all take that lesson and make a difference. If we're there for each other, no one's left chasing wisdom. We can pass that down instead of passing around makeshift prisons, because a lot of things we do to be strong actually makes us victims. We underestimate how much we're all the same. And jealousy's the heroin we're shooting in our veins. We look for what he's got, who she's not, while playing the blame game. But if we're the ones to mention it, then we're the ones to blame. We tend to bring life to the same stereotypes we love to dispose. And I know the cops leave Sean alone and stop Jim Crow because of his clothes. But I also know Jim and Sean could do it all together if they so chose. See, we throw paint on our own walls and then ask why they're messy. We never talk about our feelings, but then we ask them why they're guessing. That assumption they made about us is really stretching the truth, but who knew? And what we think about first is rarely ever connecting. We're barely respecting what makes us caring, and then we form an opinion about one another based on one encounter. It's scary. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but we're judging our own selves through what we think others see, and that's stunting our growth, and it won't help. Names, rewards, race, jobs, titles. We use those against each other as bombs and rifles to admit we're cut from the same cloth. That'd be awful style, so we compete on exterior, but that's called denial. Then there's nurture versus nature. Nature versus nurture. Nature is nurture, we just fuck it up further because our ego says people are the root of all evil, but we make people. And while we're busy trying to be the man, yeah, being the man wins the race. But being a man makes sure there's one in which everyone participates. So what would happen if we use I a little less often, and you with less slander, and me a little less when talking, and we as the new best answer, because together we are the new best answer. We are the new best answer.